Please welcome Danny Gokey. Morning.
Good morning.
Your life has probably been a whirlwind over the course of the last year.
It has,
so.
but it's a good problem to have. This is, when you want to become a singer, you always dream about it as a young kid. And, you just keep taking those steps forward. And when it finally happens, it's an amazing journey. And you're ready to do whatever it takes to maintain that.
So somewhere in your dreams, you dreamt that you would wake up at around 2:30 in the morning and come sit in the studio with DJs.
Okay, so yeah.
Wow, what a great dream.
That part of the dream I didn't think about.
That's a nightmare part.
You really didn't think it through, did you?
Had I known before what I was really dreaming about, I might have chose something else.
No, we're glad you chose this as a career.
Well, had you not chosen singing, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be working in nonprofits. I love working with people in
Really?
nonprofit work. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
In fact, you said you're heading to St. Jude.
Yeah, St. Jude. I'm heading to St. Jude today.
Yeah,
I'll
in
be there
Memphis.
for the next couple of days, yeah. I've been actually to the one in New York. And so I believe there's a couple of them, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not completely familiar with St. Jude, but I know that they do some really great work. I went to the one in New York after Idol.
Exactly. We were the one at Memphis. And you're heading to Memphis, right?
Yep, Memphis.
Yeah.
That's the one. And I can't wait for it. I love walking through the hospital and meeting the kids. The good thing that you see with these kids that no matter what they face, that there's such optimism in their eyes. And they're just ready to do whatever they have to do to work through what they have to work through or whatever. Whatever it is, they never get down. And it really touches my heart that they don't let, no matter how bad it is, they enjoy where they're at and they're able to work through it. As opposed to getting bitter like us adults. We tend to get all mad. I hate life.
We were talking earlier this morning. We are joined by Danny Gokey, and most remember you from American Idol. Now you are a country artist, but we talked this morning that when people watched you on American Idol, that show's watched by millions of people.
Yeah.
And think about this, Danny, not to make you nervous or anything, but millions tuned in and watched you there, whereas how many thousands are watching Garth in Vegas? And you had more viewers.
Wow. It's amazing what the power of television can do. It can just...
I think Garth has more money, though. I'm not sure.
You didn't have to bring that up.
I just feel inadequate right now. That's all.
Danny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. No.
Now, run us through the process here of when you first decided to give a shot at American Idol.
It was okay. So I was a semi-truck driver and a church music director in the evenings. So I was always working, and I never had the ability to watch American Idol. But my wife was a big fan. So we finally got DVR. This is a huge point in seriously, a pivotal point in my career. DVR has saved my life. I'd get home in the evenings late in the night, and that would be our time to watch the show. And here was the thing. We both knew it was the last year that I could do this. And I didn't have any opportunity. And the whole what if came in my mind. What if it does work? What if I do just make it to Hollywood and maybe just can get a kickstart towards my dream?
When you say last year because of age?
Yep, last year. Oh, yeah, because 28 is a cutoff limit. I was 28 years old.
Wow.
But I remember the day, it was February 2008 is when I decided I'm trying out for American Idol.
Where did you go? What city did you go?
I went to
audition?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
And was Simon in a good mood that day?
We actually didn't see him the first. There's a few rounds before him that we have to go through before we see him. But yeah, when I did meet him, he was in a great mood.
So would you say overall you like Simon?
I do. You think he's actually a compassionate kind of person.
Really?
He wants to see good for people.
We just don't see that.
For instance, did you see that the country girl who was on the show last night from Tennessee?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He wanted her to do I could see it. He's like, I know she probably hasn't had the best life, but I want to give her a chance.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I saw it. I saw it.
So you see that?
I saw it.
Right.
Maybe no one else saw it. Was it just me? Am I weird? Come on, someone tell me.
But I see that's probably not the side we see the most from him, I guess. He gets a bad rap, maybe?
He does get a bad rap, but think about it. This is why the show has become so large.
I agree.
Because he is so polarizing, and he knows how to get the crowd worked up, but at the same time, he knows how to make them love him.
Now,
It's
do you
amazing.
vote now that you're off the show? Do you vote?
I don't. Not yet. I mean, I voted. Actually, the first year, I voted one time. And that's when I watched season 7. And I voted last year. I voted for a lot of contestants last year, actually. And then this year, I probably will vote. I don't know. I kind of want to be... Okay, so you got me asking questions, and I have a whole lot of answer for that, and I'm just not sure.
I like you.
Well, you think about it, okay?
I'll call in the station when I
Okay. Let us know who you vote for.
Deb, I voted.
All right, Danny Gokey's our guest. We're going to have more coming up.